20 years old, you've got a bright future ahead of you. Do you ever look into the future, or is it just a case of taking one step at a time?
Of course you always look into the future. Since I was 6, I've always looked to turn into a professional and becoming a footballer, and now I'm here. There's so much that I want to complete and do in my career, and I'm only 20 years old, and I've hopefully got another 15 years ahead of me football-wise, so there's a lot of things I look into.
And you just had a loan spell at Millwall. It was brief because injury hampered your progress there. I mean, are you over the worst now?
Yeah, I didn't really play at Bolton. I was at Bolton before that, and I ended up going to Millwall, and I really enjoyed it. The manager gave me a lot of confidence. I started to do well, and then unfortunately I picked up a ACL injury, and it was obviously really hard the last 8 months, but I'm all over it now, and I've been doing really well, and hopefully I can just push on now.
And also, you've had 4 loan spells in your time. I think Andros Townsend had 9. How much experience do youngsters like yourself need to break into the first team?
A lot, I think, because as you said, Andros Townsend, he's had 9 loan spells, and I know Andros well. He's a nice lad, but these days, because there's so much competition compared to the back in the day in the 90s, where there's a lot of players that come from European countries and South American countries and even Africa, and they come into the Premiership. So it's always going to be a bit harder to break into your home club from a young early age. So going out on loan has given me that experience of playing at the highest level, well, men's football at such a young age, and hopefully I can use that and break into the Arsenal first team.
And what are your experiences working with Wenger, and how much involvement does he have with the under-21 squad?
Yeah, I've been training with him a lot since I was about 18, 19, and he speaks to players. He's always there if you've got a question to ask him, and not just Arsene Wenger. There's a lot of coaches there that work close to Arsene Wenger, and under-21s we train at the same place, so we see him every day, and he's always there if you've got a question, and he helps a lot, and he likes his young players. As we know, in the past he's played a lot of young players in his teams, and he's a very nice guy, and he works well with young players.
How well have Arsenal done this season in your eyes?
Yeah, I think before the season started, I said we could win the league. We just needed time to gel. You know, we haven't actually done any big signings, but the players like Olivier Giroud came last season, Santi Cazorla came last season, and they needed time to gel and get used to and adapt to English football, and I think they've done that now, as you can see with the results so far. But it's just a case of hopefully we won't burn out, and we can do it until May and actually end up staying at the top of the table and winning the actual league.
Do you think Wenger then needs to delve into the transfer window in January and add some more strength and depth to the squad?
Well, I think that's for Arsene Wenger to decide, but personally, if he doesn't sign anyone, I think, as the old saying goes, if it's not broke, don't fix it, and at the moment nothing's broke, but there's always players out there that can improve the squad, and if he wants to go out, I wouldn't see why not, but we've been doing really well with the players we've got, and I think at the moment he's just concentrating on the players that have been doing well so far this season, because they haven't done much wrong.